Hello, Internet! Shout is here, and it's time for another episode of ShoutStone. I am bringing you another Shoutcast from the Hearthstone beta, so without any further ado, let's get to the action right now. It is Uther versus Anduin. Day9 playing the part of Uther the Paladin, Bruin playing the part of Anduin the Priest. So I hope you are all getting ready for the ShoutStone subscriber Hearthstone tournament, which is coming up relatively soon. You have until February 11th to register. If you want to find out more details, just wait till the very end of this video. There will be a link to the tournament video, which will describe all the details and give you a chance to register. So, please get to it. In any event, we are casting another Day9 game here. I know we haven't had much for Total Biscuit lately, but I'm gonna grab some more of his games and get them up on the channel, hopefully soon. So, you know, let's, I'm setting that. Day9 taking an extraordinarily long time to decide on his cards. Looks like he's going to get rid of Blessing of Kings, go with Fairy Dragon and Scarlet Crusader, and to replace it, an Argent Commander. So, probably not what he wanted there, but it's what he got. Well, True Silver Champion, that's probably a better 4-drop card, but not much you can do on this turn. So yeah, in any event, I hope you all have had a chance to check out Games in 60 Seconds. The premiere episode, Hotline Miami, went up on Monday, and episode 2, or I shouldn't really say episode 2, but the next episode, or just the next video for Games in 60 Seconds, will be going up next Monday. I'd love to get some feedback on it. If you guys really like it, comment on those videos, check them out. You know, you'll find a link to the Games in 60 Seconds video at the end of this, so you can actually go check it out. I'd really love for you guys to check it out, subscribe, let me know your thoughts. But anyway, back to the game here. So a Fairy Dragon out for Day9, followed by an Iron Fur Grizzly for his opponent. So at this point, he is looking at a little bit of irony there, that the player Bruin would play the Grizzly to start. Alright, so he does play Redemption in order to trade out that minion, basically trade out his Fairy Dragon for that Iron Fur Grizzly and bring it back so he still has a minion on the field, which is a pretty nice play there. Redemption can be a fairly versatile secret. You know, it certainly has its benefits late game when you're getting some larger minions out, but that's not to say that there's anything wrong with playing it early to get a nice, a nice solid early advantage. And I think he's going to have a good job of doing that. Alright, so here on the 4-drop, Day9 eyeing that True Silver Champion, which he could use to take out that Shattered Sun Cleric, which is precisely what he will do. Now see, the interesting bit there is that despite the fact that the True Silver Champion heals before it strikes, it triggers the heal first. So Day9 had to eat the full 3 health on that attack, and the health really didn't do anything, or the heal really didn't do anything. So it's a matter of prioritizing when you want to attack, but still, it's very early in the game, no big deal. Senjin Shield Master out for Bruin. Priest player definitely playing his hand of taunt cards at this point, which they certainly have their place. I mean, he can take that out with the last charge on his weapon plus his Silverhand Recruit, and then still keep his Fairy Dragon alive. I think that's precisely what he will do, so here's the quick 2 heal, and he's down to 26. I think that was a reasonable trade. And now the field is loaded up with Divine Shields. Oh, my kingdom for a Blood Knight right now, huh? Loaded with Divine Shields. Bruin now eyeing a pretty formidable opposition here. Unless he has Holy Nova, which I don't even know if he could really play this early. I don't think he can. But, I mean, basically everything's down to 1 health, save for the shields, which at least give everything 2 health. Barring a silence of some sort, but I doubt he's going to have anything like that. And yeah, he's really weighing his options on this turn. Alright, he's going to use Shadow Word Pain to get rid of the big beast out there. Because you know that one with Divine Shield would be out there much longer. and an Iron Beak Owl to silence off another one of those Divine Shields. So 2 well-placed spells, one attached to a minion, of course, but still pretty well-placed at that point. Does manage to shut down a couple of those shields. Now, as far as Day9 goes, does have that Argent Protector. He's also eyeing that Shattered Sun Cleric, which he could use to buff up. I would probably use it to buff up the shielded Argent Protector, or Argent Squire, even. You know, because it's certainly going to be a little out there for a little longer, thanks to that shield. So it has a bit more versatility to it, in my opinion. I mean, yeah, temptation would be put it on the big guy, but I don't know if I necessarily do that. I think I take advantage of the fact that it has that shield. But instead he's going to play the Argent Commander and get a good solid round of damage onto his opposing hero. So, Bruin down to 15 HP, hitting that midway point where things start to get a little more concerning. Your health, while still a resource, is a much more valuable resource. And, you know, the risks you take are much more significant when you get down to this point. But, said it before, say it again, the only point of health that matters is the one between 0 and 1. When that one's gone, you're gone. Argent Commander coming out for the opponent. He will use that to finally get rid of that Fairy Dragon, who more than paid for itself. There's a Blessing of Kings, which could make one of those minions a very potent option. He could also further buff it up with a that's Shattered Sun Cleric, if he decides to focus it on the Argent Commander. Or really anything. You could trigger on them both. Buff up the Argent Squire with the Blessing of Kings, use that to take out the Argent Commander on his opponent's side. And he could follow that up, probably he could even follow it up by replenishing that shield with the Argent Protector. So that way he's got 2 really strong, fully shielded minions. Alright, well he's going to do that trade. He's going to do it this way instead, which works just fine, I suppose. And he will buff up. Minion there pops up another Silverhand Recruit. So the Argent Squire gets the buff off the off of the Shattered Sun Cleric. And now things are not looking very good for our Priest player. Still a lot of game left though, but not for very long if this keeps up. Alkanai Soul Priest coming out, which does turn all of the healing spells into damage spells. That could be a problem, but I think things are about to come to an end here. Indeed they are. So, a well-played move there, but GG, Day9 takes it in pretty convincing fashion, holding dominance on that game the entirety of it. So, well played by Day9, but there you go. That'll do it for this episode of ShoutStone. Don't forget, check out the tournament video. Sign up for the subscriber tournament. Signups are open until February 11th. I will be announcing the prizes you can win in this tournament pretty soon, once I get that all sorted out. But also, don't forget to check out Games in 60 Seconds, Heartline Miami. If you haven't watched it yet, it'll take you a minute. A minute of your life will mean so much to just watch the video and let me know you liked it if you can, or just leave a thumbs up, whatever you want to do. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to find me on Facebook and Twitter. Subscribe, like, comment, you know the routine. I will see you all next time.